not to go all out of the room. Would you pray with me, please? Gracious Lord and Heavenly Father, we do thank you for this day and this opportunity to spend this time together. And Lord, we would ask that in our meeting we would do nothing but bring glory and honor to your gracious name. In his name we pray. Amen. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, I'll start my stuff first then, because she has not replied yet. The first thing, we had Medicare of Dayton here last, I believe that was Friday, and Jim Spalding, he spoke about the changes that are coming up and giving you individual advice. We did record it. It is on K4.
It will be till the 7th.
Till December 7th. And then that's the deadline, right?
That's
December
right.
7th to enroll.
Right.
And it's also on K4.
Yeah.
K4 and 1851. 1851 it's showing at 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. I believe.
Yep.
Okay, so if you missed it, please, and you got questions, go ahead and check that out. It's very informative. Next, I just saw the sign-up sheet out there for the New Carlisle Christmas party that they do for us, New Carlisle Lodge. There is a sign-up sheet out there, and that's going to be on December 1st. The bus will leave here about 5:45. Speaking of buses, I'm down to one bus and one van right now, so that's why Kroger got canceled today. You know, I rescheduled it from Tuesday to today, but we're waiting on a part to come in. The bus is at Rogers Garage. I hope to have it back next week. Next, we got on my agenda, there is something that came to my attention. I don't know if anybody's gotten this phone call. There's a spam out there right now, okay? And it's coming from, they're saying they're from the Clark County Sheriff's Office. Okay, has anybody received that call? Okay, well, it's coming from they say it's coming from the Clark County Sheriff's Office, and they're sending out to residents in Clark County claiming to be the Clark County Sheriff's Office. The recording is saying there's an individual, his name is Lieutenant Coleman from the Clark County Sheriff's Office Civil Service Division. This is a scam. Do not give them any information. When you guys get calls like that, the Sheriff's Office is not going to call you. Okay, they're not going to call you. So what you need to do when you get calls like this from anything that you think it's a scam, do not call the number provided in the message or engage with the caller. Do not share any personal or financial information over the phone. Hang up immediately if you receive such a call or message. To verify if it was the Clark County Sheriff, look up that Clark County Sheriff's phone number and call them, okay?
I just don't answer the phone.
That's what you do. Don't. I know if you got the caller ID and it comes up bogus scam or unknown caller, let your machine pick it up.
What are they saying? Why are they calling?
Huh?
Why are they calling?
I don't know. They're calling to tell you that. Okay, it states that you have failed to appear for the federal grand jury duty. You must contact the provided phone number to resolve this matter. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the reason they're calling.
The phone number goes across the...
Oh, they're texting it too. So watch your text.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, we go over this every year about scams. So just be careful out there with that. Our events committee, we did like 4 events in like a 40-day period, I think it was. So they're tired. They're all ready to quit on me. No, they're not quitting, but we're taking a little break. We've got one event left for this year, and it's going to be the Christmas gift exchange. There's been a kink put in that on the date that we had decided. It was going to be on December 16th. It looks like I'm going to try to move it to the 18th, but we haven't verified that yet. But the gift exchange is real fun. If you guys want to participate, you bring a gift wrap Christmas gift. Okay? Don't put any names on it or anything like that. I forget what the...
25.
Was it 25? 25, but if you want to spend 125, more than welcome to do that. So hopefully I get that gift.
Only if it's booze.
Well, there's booze, lottery tickets. We have a good time with it. I mean, it's worth coming. So if you guys want to participate, please come to that. We have a good time with that. Other than that, I don't have anything else. I do have a couple people that want to talk. I'm going to put Scotty up here first because he's got an update on the blacktop that's coming. So, Scott?
Good afternoon. I did send one call out yesterday. You should have gotten it. There is a reminder going out again this evening. So they were starting paving. They were supposed to start today paving the new parking lot between Scottish Rite and the new parking garage. Tomorrow at 8:00 a.m., first thing in the morning, they are paving the area between the new parking garage and the Masonic Square entrance right there. So that'll be kind of congested, kind of tied up tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. There will be flaggers. The company will have flaggers there directing traffic, and I have sent an email out to my team. They will also be down there kind of visualizing everything and assisting you guys if you guys need to get around or anything like that. So that starts at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So that's all I got. Any questions? Yeah, sorry, yes.
When are they going to do the visitor parking lot?
They were supposed to start that this afternoon. So they were supposed to start the area between Scottish Rite and the parking garage this afternoon.
No, I'm talking about the visitor lot out front.
They were supposed to start all that today.
Okay.
I do believe, my understanding. And then they're moving to that area where the entrance is to Masonic Square tomorrow morning to get that. And they want to get the biggest part done and then that small area, so they're done out of here, and that should be opened up maybe, hopefully sometime next week.
So do they plan on striping the lot when it's done?
I'm assuming, yeah, they'll lay the pavement, and then after it cures a couple days, they'll come back and stripe it, and that'll be open hopefully by the end of next week. We were told this morning. So, anything else? Anybody got anything for security while I'm up here? Nope. All right. Thank you.
Wow, easy crowd. I think I neglected to tell you why we're changing the gift exchange. I was kind of stalling on that because this was one of her things. On December 16th, I forget the time, I think it's at 2 p.m., there's going to be a groundbreaking ceremony over here. Okay, that's why I had to move it. And then afterwards, there's a little reception in the clubhouse. Okay, as far as I know, they're going to have tents set up here to be prepared for the weather. So they're wanting us all to come out, as many as people as can. And but it'll be the groundbreaking with the shovel and all that, the gold shovel for the new buildings.
Gold shovels.
Okay, the gold shovels. I'm sure they'll have that and a ribbon to cut. Sure you'll be here, Stan. So, Stan, do you have anything you want to say? No? Stan's good. Were the chicken wings good?
Oh, yeah.
How were the chicken wings?
Very good.
They were good.
Good, good.
Good.
All right. Okay, we got a couple other people. Sandy, you want to say a few things?
Well, at 4 o'clock today, we're going to have a last call for happy hour. I'm up here on a last call for Sprig, because by next time I'm up here, Sprig event will be done. So, to refresh everybody's memory on what is going to happen, Saturday, December 6th, is the day of the event. We have about 17, give or take, other vendors coming in, I believe. We will have areas in the clubhouse and in the auditorium. Unfortunately, it is going to require that I have to have a lot of elves running around on that day. Come on in. On Monday the 17th, we will be painting doormats in the clubhouse from 10 o'clock until we get done. I have purchased stencils, so we've got everything we need to get them painted, and they will go on sale during the bazaar. On Monday the 24th in the clubhouse from 10 o'clock until we get done, we have 10 wreaths that we need to decorate, and in addition to that, we're going to have baskets that we're going to either paint or decorate or fill or whatever we choose to do with those. So we'll have lots of activity going on that people can come help with. On the day of the event, we have breakfast with Santa from 8 to 10. This year we're going to have sausage and pancakes. I will need servers to help with the pancakes. I will probably need pancake flippers. It's possible that I'm going to need someone to mix pancake mix, because the mixer of most of our pancakes should be at the front door collecting money. So I will need somebody from 8 to 10 for that. From 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, we are also going to offer hot dogs, chips, or soft drinks for a price to anybody that is coming in case they want a snack. I will again need servers. I don't care if I get somebody that can come from an hour or 2 hours, whatever I can get is what I'll need. Sprig will have an event or have a table of homemade items that people have purchased or made for us. I will need manpower there throughout the day. The event is from, well, actually it's 8 to 10 and then 10 to 6. So I'm going to need people from anytime between 10 to 6 to help with whatever's going on in there. We are going to do a setup. Probably Thursday night we will put tables up. Friday we will finish with tables and decorations and whatever we need. I do have a bake table being put up. Anybody that wants to give a dessert or cookies or cakes or pies or whatever their Christmas thing is, all I ask is that you have it at the clubhouse by 10 o'clock Saturday morning, wrapped, priced, and ready to go. And then we can have that as a sale item also. We are going to have to help people get from the clubhouse to the auditorium. We're going to use the back route and up the ramp as the shortest distance for them to go. I will need someone in the clubhouse or someone in the auditorium area to direct people that way. I'm also going to need couriers to get from point A to point B. Other than that, we're going to have a great time, and anybody that can help me, I would be ever so grateful. Yes?
You're going back to setting up for,
Yes.
For December 6th. What time is that going to be? You're going to set the tables up and need help then? When?
Okay, on Thursday, I don't know what time we're going to go over. I'm going to guess maybe after dinner, 4 or 5. But that's just to get up tables and stuff. So I need heavy-duty men. Just how to set up tables. On Friday, we're going to start at 10 o'clock in the morning and go until we're done, because Friday is the last we can get it done. And our vendors are coming in. Some might come Friday, some may come early Saturday morning, but that's not our concern. Our concern is getting tables up and ready for them to put their...
Friday during the day or Friday night after supper?
Friday's going to be a daytime.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to start at 10.
Sounds good.
Whoever wants to come over can come over. And I'll quit when I quit. That's all I know.
Or send us away.
Yeah, and I thank anybody and everybody that can help. We're excited about it. It's scary because it's another new type thing that we're doing, but I think it's going to be good. Thank
Sandy,
you. Yes.
will you have sign-up sheets any place that people can see what slots are open and sign?
I can do that. I'll put some out here at by the dining, shoot, where are the sign-up sheets? Out here, on the table.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. That'll be good.
That will help.
Yes, it will. Right.
The times of what?
Okay. I can do that. Thank you.
Okay, so with that said, everybody raise your right hand.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I thought everybody would do this. I guess I'm not gonna get them volunteering. Tom? You can help.
Once I've sit for a while, I don't move very good.
I could have come to you.
Thank you, David. I want to talk about a item that we started last year down in the Villa Residence Council and give you a little bit of the backstory of what we're doing and why we're doing it and how it works. But in the spring of '24, as we held one of our Saturday coffee and conversations, the subject came up, how could we do more to recognize the employees? We can't tip employees. We, over the years in the Villa Resident Council, had sent a plate of cookies here or a plate of cookies there, or here a plate, there a plate, and that wasn't working.
No.
So we wanted to do something more for the employees. So the idea was that we would have a fundraiser with the first purpose out of that fundraiser being employee recognition. The employees have a Christmas party. And last year, we made the first money we spent out of that fundraiser was to the employees' Christmas party on behalf of the villas. What we did is we had a Christmas raffle. Tony allowed us to have a raffle and draw the winners at the Christmas dinners. Annette has allowed us to do the same thing this year, and we are presently in the process of trying to give you the opportunity to participate. I don't sell anything. But seriously, the first money we will spend, and we've already approved spending this year's, is to the employees. I think the employees around here are a pretty good lot of people. And I appreciate what they do for us. But there was some rumors last year about just how what's the thing was coming off, and I wanted to spell a couple of those rumors. We also used that money for some other things. We made and have historically made 2 donations a year to the Ohio Masonic Communities Foundation in recognition of residents who had passed away. When Phil Hoffman was here, Phil Hoffman, I think he knew everything, and he kind of sorted out and made that just for people who had lived in the villas and passed away. Well, quite truthfully, I'm not that energetic, so I use the bereavement list that comes out every month on K4, and twice a year we make a donation to the foundation in memory of those folks who passed away. So that is 2 of the purposes we use our money for. That is not what I heard several times last year, where the money was going and what we were going to do with it. And also, anybody can participate. We were told last year, I heard, well, you have to be a resident of the villas to participate. Not true. One of the winners last year, Mother, is on the 4th floor in Yorkright. And she recognized, or we'll have a little thing up this weekend, I hope. Mel is going to sell tickets for us. Terry sold them last year. And she went in and bought tickets off of Mel and was one of the 4 winners. So each ticket gets you 4 shots at winning. Because we give away $200 worth of scratch-off lottery tickets at first prize and $50 worth of scratch-off lottery tickets at second prize at each of the seatings, 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock seatings. So, and the tickets are $5 each, and most of them were sold in books of 5, and they went for $20. But we did sell some single tickets. So in case you start to see the signs around, that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to do with the money. And that throws us out of the Christmas dinners. We'll be there drawing for 2 winners. I think everybody that got tickets last year got more than their money back. So I appreciate your support. That's what we're doing. That's what we're using the money for. Thank you for the support last year, and thank you for what's going to happen this year, I hope. Thank you, David.
Well, I've already said enough, so I'm passing it on now.
I think I could have shown up at 1:30 and it'd been fine. Thank you all for your patience with me. I had an emergency come up, a true emergency that I had to handle, so thank you for always being understanding, even though I'm late. I don't want to be late. But I'm Annette Turner, I'm the president for the campus. And I wanted to just talk a little bit about something exciting. One of the things that's coming up is our groundbreaking ceremony for the new build. So the new build that was approved, $65 million new build for a new nursing home, a new assisted living, and a new assisted living memory care that will be built right here, right off of Cunningham, and will be on this side of the campus down towards the Masonic Square Phase 1. It will all be on this side of the campus. That groundbreaking is going to be on this side of the campus, right outside of where Iredell was, where the fencing kind of is, on December 16th at 2 p.m. So December 16th at 2 p.m., we'll have flyers, we'll have postings, they're ready to go, and we're excited. We've have all kinds of people on the list, a very long list of invite to the board and the parent board and the lodges and the chamber and all different kinds of people, president of this, president of that, right? But they'll all be invited. And you could feel free to invite people that you think would be interested in knowing that, or if your loved ones are, they're more than welcome to come. We will have a tent with chairs and heated tent. So even if it's cold, we're going to hold it and have that. So we're very excited that it has come this far. Iredell is down and everything is down. And some of the residents in Cunningham didn't even realize Iredell was down yet. But I said, when I'm traveling the highway out here, coming from Beaver Creek or going out, you can see their lights on in Cunningham because all that's down now. I said, they're going to have to close their drapes. Because I don't think they're used to closing their drapes. But you can see things. I didn't see anything, but you can see in there if you were staring long enough, right, with their neighbors across the street. So we're going to have to bring that to their attention, but that's so exciting and so glad to see. It all went very well. Thanks to David Calhoun, Jason Abrig, all of those who have really been seeing this through for that separation to happen and go that well. Was a lot of prayers, and we're very blessed that that was successful. Also, the renovation of the community center. We just have a few more things to do, some paint and some cove base, and then we should be set here in the community center. So that should be finishing up soon. The drive and the asphalt for Scottish Rite. So the Scottish Rite area, the asphalt, is it today? I think they might be doing it today. I haven't been out there yet today, but they're supposed to be laying that today and Saturday. That's why the fencing came down. Not because we're allowed in there. You can see caution tape is still up, but because we needed to make space for the asphalt company to get in and do all that. Excited for that to be finished by the end of next week. We should be very close. As long as the weather holds up for us, we should be very close of being done. All of the spaces, the 16 carport spaces are taken, and Chrissy and David and Brian, Dave and Brian all did that, which I appreciate them taking the lead on that and getting that, I think, in the most fair way completed. That's done and those spaces are accounted for. So that's exciting too. So lots of good things. I wanted to talk to you about the vending machines that were in Scottish Rite. You may have noticed there's a change in the way the vending machines are. We had a contemporary cafe. I think I'd spoke to you about this before. It wasn't a complimentary cafe. It was supposed to be called a contemporary cafe. But because it was on the honor system and you were supposed to pay, we were losing several $100s a month on missing items that were unaccounted for and unpaid for. And I just think that's ridiculous in this day and age. You can't put a temptation out there like that and expect everybody to be honest, unfortunately. And they proved us correct. And there was an actual termination because of it, which I hate. And so I don't want to have that. I don't want that. I don't even want the temptation there. So I said, let's change it out to where you put your money in, you get the item back. I don't want this whole honesty thing because people just aren't. So that is why the change occurred, and we'll still have a vending machine, and that's the good thing. They can still get their Monster drinks and all the stuff the staff love, because it seems like a little bit of a takeaway, right? But I've expressed to them the reason why also. And if there is something that you were used to getting out of the vending machine and you want to see it come back, please just let Dave or David Calhoun or myself know. We'll get it to Sheehan. David Calhoun is going to speak with Sheehan regularly to say, hey, we missed this item, or we want this item. Can you get it for us? And I think they will. They want items that people are going to buy. So we'll work with them, but that is the reason for that change out. And we're going to get the carpets cleaned there, because we noticed after the change out there needs to be some cleaning. The Thanksgiving Day meal is on Thanksgiving Day. You're welcome to have your loved ones come here with you too. But we need to do an RSVP so that the team knows how to. Lamisha, I heard you. We heard you. I need you today.
You need me? Oh, okay.
For orientation Monday. There's a lot of computers I gotta have ready for Monday.
Oh, they're set up.
You're
The ones that
perfect.
you dropped off?
In your office? Thank you. See, when I hear her voice, I'm gonna call you. Josh and Lamisha are IT, who come here. They've been coming here pretty regularly, actually. But Josh is the manager, and Lamisha is actually from the Cleveland area and is driving down here a couple times a week right now to help us. So I heard her voice. I knew I needed her for Monday. But Thanksgiving Day, RSVP for your loved ones to come. We don't have a problem with that, but just let Tasha know. I think that's good, or Tracy, the director of dietary. There's probably a number that they've told you all to call, or let them know here. I don't know that I would just trust any old server to tell them, not because I just don't think that's the right protocol. We need to tell Tasha, or write a note, or make a phone call to leave that RSVP. I would trust that better. And then your Christmas party for you all, and I'm sorry if you already said this, okay. Your Christmas party for the residents and from all, I think corporate will be here in different ones, will be December 11th. It's a Thursday from 4 to 7, and that will be in here like normal. All set up and classy for you all, and I'm super excited to see what that looks like because I've not been to your Christmas party, but I heard it's beautiful. And I love Christmas, so. Does anybody have anything for me? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, last year for the Christmas party, we had to tell them we wanted first or second dining and names so people we could sit together. Is that still the way it's going to be?
What was the,
Since I'm not sure how that's run, we've talked about it as leaders, and Tasha had some good ideas of how to make things run a little more smooth, and it might have been a little bit in the setup. So she had some ideas, and then she was asking, last year they needed to say if they were first or second seating and wanted to sit with someone. Do you think that's the way it will be?
I think that's how we're going to do it again, 2 seatings again.
We're definitely having 2 seatings. I will get with Tasha and see what she feels is the best way to do that, okay? And we'll communicate better on that. Thank you for that. Anyone else? Yes?
Where did you say corporate is?
Right now, corporate office is downtown, downtown Springfield. Yeah. The corporate office for Ohio Masonic Community with Scott Buchanan and Steve and all of those that be is downtown above Casa Centro. So the new Mexican restaurant downtown, it's right above that in the Bushnell building. Yes.
Why are they doing that when we got a lot of room here and they used to always be here? Why are they paying that kind of money out?
Well, right now, the castle's being renovated where they used to be.
Oh.
So it's totally stripped except for the wood because the HVAC system and all that was not good to be breathing. So that is totally stripped down, and the renovation for that, we're keeping it at a certain humidity and then all that. It's happening little by little on the castle because as you can see, we're doing a lot, right?
Oh, yeah.
But there's plans throughout next year to see that be better and better renovated. I don't know when we'll open it to all move back in or what that looks like, but it's gonna take a minute because it literally is stripped down to the wood. Yeah.
Was there a thing about actually getting rid of the castle?
No. Not that I know of. We were not getting rid of the castle. No. That's an historic marker, right? For the Masons and Springfield and everywhere. The Grand Lodge. So that's not the plan.
Is there a deadline for the reservations for Thanksgiving dinner?
Good thought. You don't know what it is? She said, is there a deadline for the reservations for Thanksgiving dinner?
Yes.
I'm sure there has to be. Is Tasha here where you could go get her?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, see if she's here so she can speak. She knows way more. And then one of the last things I wanted to tell you, I may have said this in a Coffee Connection, I don't remember previously, but I had posted an administrator position. So administrator would be someone that would come under me and run the long-term care portion of the campus. We need more help. We need more eyes and ears. As you can see, I'm pulled a lot of different ways. I'm fine with that, but it gets overwhelming and I can't focus on certain things. And I haven't even been hardly able to be in some of the project meetings. I'm just not able to sit through hours of meetings like that and not attend to the other stuff. So if an administrator, which is the goal of Ohio Masonic Community, Western has this set up right now, a president and then an administrator that oversees the skilled nursing or the long-term care, then I can focus on all the rest of the campus and help them also. But it's just another set of hands and feet to serve and to serve better. This has been their goal since Tony was here, but he felt that since he was leaving, that he felt it necessary to let the new person pick their own administrator. He said, why should I do it when I'm leaving? Which that was very kind of him. I mean, it was. But I didn't want to get one as soon as I started because I need to learn the campus myself before I start to try to train someone else or help them. Now I'm there, I'm better, I feel better, even though I'm running around crazy sometimes. I feel better that I could help someone or bring them along with me. That's the goal. Not because I'm leaving. So if you hear that that's posted, it's not because I'm leaving. I'm very happy here. I'm here to stay as long as they have me. But in saying that, I am having surgery November 24th. So I may not be here for a couple weeks. I'll be working from home during some of that. Some of that will be resting. Not that it's the great timing. It's never good timing, right? But I just got to get this done. So I'm going to have surgery. I'll be out for a couple weeks. My goal is to be back in office by December 8th. So I'm saying that because if you don't see me for a minute, I don't want you to think I've forgot you. So we have our board meeting next Wednesday with the board here for the last quarter. And then we have our parent board meeting here December 14th, I believe. So I will get to be in both board meetings and hopefully work around all the parties. We have the Pathways Thanksgiving, the one for the dementia unit down over the hill. We have that on the 23rd. My surgery is the morning of the 24th. So I'm meeting all the goals here with being at everything I can be at, and that is the plan. While I'm out, there's a regulation that says you have to have an administrator in the building 16 hours a week. So Jason French at Western and Kaylee, who's his administrator, are going to help me with those 2 weeks by being here and being present 2 days a week on campus to meet that regulation. So I just want to be upfront with you all. If you see someone else, it's not because I'm not here or I'm gone forever. They're just helping me, and they're both very sweet people. And really, this team is amazing that works here. I don't think they're gonna have to do much while I'm gone. So if you have any other questions, I'm around, you can call me. Hi, come on. So here's Tasha, she can help us. We have some questions about Thanksgiving, how to make a reservation, and then how to do the seating for the 11th. Do you want them to make a reservation?
Yes.
So let's talk about Thanksgiving.
So Thanksgiving reservations, if you just see their host at the community center, or you can call the host, she'd be happy to make a reservation for you. We do have certain time slots, same thing we do every year. Nothing has changed there. Christmas party, same as we do every year. We'll have 2 seatings. And then I am gonna mix it up a little bit this year. So with our tables being larger and being bigger, so the setup might be a little different, but I'll still need you to either sit down for the 4 o'clock seating or the 6 o'clock seating. I think that's the times we chose last year. So I'll just need you to sign up for that.
What will the sign up be?
The sign up will be, I'll have it out right on Thanksgiving Day. So I'll put that sign up sheet out right on Thanksgiving Day, and you just need to let us know if you want to come for the 4 o'clock seating or the 6 o'clock seating. Now normally we do 6 top tables, and you can have 6 people per table, and you tell me who all you want to sit with and where you want to sit. This year I'm going to do it a little different. I just want you to sign up your name, and then when you come in, I'm going to let you guys work out what friend you want to sit with, or who's going to cancel and not sit with you, or who's good. Just because we're just going to have, you know, as many tables as we can fit for each seating. And then as many, one person in that seat, one person in this seat. I'm not going to worry about whose name is in this seat and whose name is in this seat. I'm just going to worry about whether I have enough seats for everybody.
So would it be best when they sign up?
Yes,
But
sign
then
up.
If you and your friends want to come to the first seating, everybody sign up for the first seating and choose to come at 4 or 4:10, meet each
Yes.
other and come in together and let her find your seat together.
Yes. So we'll have, it'll be kind of like we used to do it previously before COVID, when we didn't tell anybody where to sit. We just let you sign up and you came down for the party. And then after COVID, we changed it to 2 seatings. I think the 2 seatings work out perfectly for us, because when we try just to cram everybody in at one time, I feel like it's just too crowded. You guys can't move around and enjoy the party. So we're going to keep it at 2 seatings. I just need you to sign up for what time. And then when you come in, you can sit wherever you want. Same thing for Christmas Day, kind of like Thanksgiving Day. I just need you to make an RSVP for me. And the basic things that I need to know for Thanksgiving and actually Christmas Day is how many's in your group and what time are you coming. So you can allow any family or friends can come and join you for either day. I just need to know the time you're going to be here and how many people are in your group, and we'll figure out how to make the rest work. Anybody else got any questions?
The deadline for reservations?
The deadline for reservations, I would like them to be in by the 24th. But I understand if you have to make a last minute change or anything. I think the last few years, I've been moving people around and changing tables right to the day of the event. So if you could, it would be nice if you could get your reservation in before the 24th for me. But if not, if it's after the 24th, then I'll need you to talk to me directly.
Fair.
But we'll work something out, I promise. We'll figure it out. Anybody else got any questions? Ken?
Tasha?
Yeah.
I, for one, have made several conversations with you. I know the problems that you face, and I know that you've done an excellent job. I, for one, would rise and say thank you.
Thank you. Danita, you got something?
I echo that.
Oh.
You know, I really appreciate you, and you've been wonderful through this renovation. I do have some questions. I would like to know why some of our handicapped folks in power chairs and wheelchairs were not asked to test out tables. I've had to do some work on Rick's chair, and we went to every kind of table that's here. The only table he can get under comfortably is the picnic table, and that's only in the middle. And I know that there's a couple other people that are having the same issues. Now, along with that, we were also told it's very sterile. This paint and I don't know, it's just very sterile. And we were told that there will not be any resident paintings going back up or any of the, like the Last Supper that was up behind the organ. That came, as I understand, from corporate. What does corporate have to do with decorating? I don't understand that. And I'm very disappointed in the tables. We don't have a clock in there. We had 2 clocks in there before, and I don't understand why we can't get some decoration back up there. They got it pretty. And we also notice these tables are a lot bigger. And we've asked for Lazy Susans for the salt and pepper and that kind of thing. And we were also told that those were not acceptable because they were not with the decor. I don't get this. This is our dining room. We're the ones that go in there. We make these suggestions. And it's like Tasha has her hands tied behind her back trying to help us out. I want to know what's going on.
You're testing my memory here from what the first question was. I'll do my best. The tables, Annette wasn't here either for the tables. We have a designer. That's the best I can say, is we have a designer that was hired that redid this community center and picked the tables and chairs to the best of their ability that I know. I don't want to manage them down. I don't know them personally, but it was all part of the plans accepted long before I was here, right? The plan is to do this in phases. So, you know, we can look at possibly getting some more tables that are more handicap accessible, is what I'd like to call it, that may go up and down. I can talk to Jason Abrig about that. I don't have a problem with the Lazy Susans. They might not go with the decor, but maybe we just have to look at getting new ones that do match the decor, you know?
I did see some on Amazon. I have been looking.
Do we have them before?
No.
Okay, we didn't have Lazy Susans before, but the tables weren't this big. Okay. Get with me, I'll order them. I don't have a problem with that. This is the first time I heard about Lazy Susan. So, that little stuff don't bother me. I can get a couple clocks in there, right? I'll make sure they're nice, pretty clocks to the best of my ability.
We have clocks.
Well, do they match what we're headed, the look we're headed for? Well, it's the look we're headed for. We want to match the new build, right? So we'll see what the clocks look like.
What are we going for? It looks like a hospital.
Okay, but where I'm headed at is the next phase is the artwork and the furniture. We couldn't do everything at once. There's only so much money in the pots.
We have the artwork.
We're gonna do new artwork.
No.
Well, we can't please everybody, but we're doing what the designer designed. That's, yes, curtains, blinds, all that's in phases. I don't know exactly what they look like because I just don't, but I know it's in phases. And the next phase is at the beginning of next year to get some artwork and furniture and as much as we can with what those pots hold. There's a plan for that and what that looks like.
Why do we have to buy artwork when we have all these talented people that live here and they do their own artwork. They paint, they do quilts. We love to see their stuff hanging up. We have family and company come in and they see this stuff and we say, our residents do this. And they think that's fabulous. Why buy? We don't need to buy paintings.
You're not necessarily wrong, but everybody here has an opinion of what we should hang or what we should do. Some people would disagree, right? Some people would disagree that that's an older look, or that's not a modern look, or whatever you want to call it, right? I'm not here to say what's right or wrong. I just know the plans.
Take a vote.
Take a vote.
Well, they've already been ordered.
That's right. I don't know what's ordered or where we're at. I can talk to Jason Abrick, who's in charge of the project and has been since we started this. But we do have plans to add stuff to the walls. We do have plans to add curtains and things back. It just is going to be done in phases. Yes, sir.
Did you say you weren't going to hang the Last Supper again?
I don't know that we are, honestly.
That would be a sin.
Okay.
I bring people in here, the first thing they see that,
That's where it's go back, isn't it?
they think it's beautiful, and I do too. And we gotta thank God. And that picture needs to be in that room. I don't care about the decorator, I don't care about it.
No, that needs to go back.
That's rather stupid. I mean, just downright
That's
stupid.
beautiful.
And I'm listening and I hear you.
But you can't do anything.
That you can't do anything about it.
I will see what I can do, right? I need, this is the first I'm hearing about it. So I'm going to take the things you've said and go discuss them with the people that were making the decisions well before me on the project. Just to be fair to them, you know, I need to take your concerns to them, and I will. I will. I can't fix the tables, right? We're not gonna get new tables as in get rid of all these old new tables. We're not gonna do that. What I have to do is, maybe I get a couple that are different and handicap accessible, okay? That's my type of thinking, to try to
So that means,
meet all the needs.
so that means the handicapped people are going to only be able to sit at those tables.
Probably because we're not gonna be able to change out all the tables we've bought. I know that. I just want to be honest with that. But maybe we can get some more accommodating tables on top of what we have. But I promise I will take these concerns to you. I will talk about the artwork. We do have a look. It's not to be disrespectful. It's not up to me necessarily, but I can certainly take back the thoughts, for sure.
Who chose this?
I don't know.
Style?
I don't know. There's a lot of people, the designer, right? The architect and designer, yeah. And they're a company.
Did you take that into consideration? that
What?
We have handicapped people.
Right. I really can't speak to that, but I will talk with them.
It's very upsetting.
I do know.
I don't want to say she didn't, but I don't know. Because if
I
you,
haven't heard of anybody that they talked to.
okay. Yes, sir.
I'd like to make a comment on the Lazy Susan that you're looking at. The only problem I see with the tables really is they're bigger, and you put the stuff in the middle, and people have to reach beyond their reach to get them. And if you put a Lazy Susan in there, if I'm thinking about a Lazy Susan, it's not going to help get the salt and pepper within your reach. You're still going to have to somebody get it. So it's got to be a fairly large Lazy Susan so to get around everybody.
So is it that we just put more salt and pepper and things in within reach along the
We can't.
table?
What they're talking about is reaching to the middle of the
They're not
table.
going to be able to reach to the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't.
The thought is you're not going to be able to reach the Lazy Susan. It's still a deep table. So can we
might be able
put
to
this
do
stuff?
something with wheels on the bottom of that Lazy Susan. You know, like little Hot Wheels?
Pass me.
Have the little cars on it.
Can we put salt and pepper and some things more in places on the table that are
Yes.
reachable?
Yes, we can.
Let's try that.
And I also know that Tracy was talking about when the tables came in, she was aware that, you know, she was hoping that we could maybe order some kind of different base and make it rise or lower, so I don't know.
I think
if
it's
that-
about reaching.
Well, that's what I mean, for the chair to get under, this is, Danita was talking about handicap accessible for the table. Tracy had an idea of maybe we could get an adjustable base. Instead of changing the whole table, maybe just get a few different bases that we could lift or lower according to the chair. I thought it was a great idea.
Tasha's saying there may be a couple bases that we could change out on the table tops that adjust, that we could look into buying. I'm not against the talking to them about that at all. All of these ideas are great. Yes, sir.
I'd like to make a proposal that we form a committee of whichever number you feel necessary and gather up information and give it till after Christmas till we have a chance to use what we've got and then get good feedback and then feed it back to the architects. So I propose we adjourn this portion of the meeting and carry on and look forward to having a feedback, if you want to call it a feedback meeting later.
I appreciate your feedback, everyone. Please don't, I'm not offended by it or anything, and I do care.
No,
There's not a lot I can fix right this second or even tomorrow, but I get what you're saying.
My concern
I don't know that we need a committee, but
Yeah, my concern is that this is coming to, at least it's coming to me cold. And I think we should all have a chance to make some input or criticism, whatever. Given time, maybe we'll be able to do that. So I would propose we adjourn this till later.
Okay.
Every chair gets a grabber.
All right, more to come, everyone. Yes, sir.
I'm going to make a request. I'd like to go back and see at least 2 tables that were for 2 people. Because I eat by myself most of the time, and it feels odd to sit at a table when you got 6 tables and I'm by myself. There used to be 3 or 4 tables that were 2-person tables. I'd like to see at least 1 or 2 back.
I did talk to Jason about that when he came over, and he said he's gonna look into getting us a few cups.
Jason kind of leads our projects and has been a part of this since the very beginning.
Oh,
So he's a good one to talk to about some of the things you guys are bringing up for sure. Because he knows the thought. I might even have him come to the meeting, but you got to be nice to him.
You don't have to be nice to Jason.
Yeah, so thank you all for your feedback, okay? I want everybody to be happy, but it is hard to make everybody happy in everything we do. Yes?
I think that the fact is that it was planned and from higher up. And they never, some of them haven't walked in our shoes. They haven't been in a wheelchair. They haven't been hard to get in and out of or can't reach. But they planned it according to what looks good. We're going to look beautiful. Doesn't appeal to people that are in a wheelchair. I don't think these people that planned it really thought about walking in our shoes. Not that I have in a wheelchair, but you know what I mean.
Right. Yes, I appreciate that. Okay. I don't think so.
She's gonna drop.
Thank you, Nat.
Thank you.
Where the register and everything is, they're gonna close that and make the people go clear around the other way. As the workers. Why are they gonna do that?
The new hostess stand, I don't think is in yet. I think that's a part of the second phase. So that one that they have there now is temporary. And I'm not sure why they're closing off that one
Because
end.
that makes it worse for the workers.
Again, they didn't have plans. They did not walk in their shoes.
I didn't do it either.
You know, I even started this early.
Yes, you did.
We didn't even wait on Annette. Okay, we're going to finish up now. At the end of every meeting, we do our pineapple giveaway. For those of you who are new, the pineapple is the international symbol of hospitality. And these are nominated by other residents for, they had a resident do something very nice for them, or they witnessed something that was done very nice and hospitable. So I've got two, you have to be here to get this, and I've got two that are here, okay? My first one is Tom Fisher. And while I'm standing here, the next one is Deb Pierce. And if you notice, these are brand new pineapples because we ran out of the old ones. If you remember, those of you remember Bill Selsom?
Yep.
Yes. Some of you that have been here a while, Bill started the program.
Yeah.
And I think he ordered like 200 of those things. And we went through that many of them since Bill's been gone. So I want to thank you. Ken, you want to send us on our way?
Our gracious Heavenly Father, we thank Thee for the privilege of getting together. We ask now that You bless and keep us, that You make Your face to shine upon us, and give us our blessings. In Thy name we pray. Amen. So mote it be.